And here we go. Welcome in, everybody. How are we tonight? Welcome on this beautiful Sunday night. Much like the last stream we did, a bit of a shake-up from the normal schedule, but here we are, ready to rock, or shall I say, sail. Because tonight we are focusing on finding this elusive trader that we've been looking for months now. Absolutely searching high and low, months and months and months. So we are joined today by the real ones on this Sunday night as we're getting ready to rock here. Yeah, kind of a shake-up in the schedule. If you are new to the channel, then you're going to know that, or you're going to learn that is because here in the States, it is a holiday tomorrow, and I figured everyone would want to go enjoy that as opposed to listening to me ramble on about the ins and outs of survival games, much like the one we're playing tonight, which is Valheim, the one and only. But as we're getting settled in, please let me know how I'm looking, how I'm sounding. I want to make sure that everything is looking good. Let me make sure I can see everyone's beautiful messages, just in case I miss anything there. But yeah, welcome. I, of course, am RealGrogg. And we're dropping back into Valheim tonight, continuing our search for the trader, Haldor. I took some initiative over the last couple days, and I finished up the farm that we've been working on since we got this going a little bit ago. Hello. I can hear, but it's really framey. Oh, for sure. Yeah, very choppy video. Here we go. Oh, yep, I see that as well. Okay, well, I'm just gonna stand still and let everything kind of settle and catch up. Hopefully that won't be an issue, much like it was a couple weeks ago. I wouldn't be surprised if tonight a lot of people are maybe doing something like this, so hopefully this will be okay. Still looking pretty choppy at times, but yeah, how is everyone? How are we on July 3rd, preparing for America's birthday? But yeah, I'm still pretty choppy, huh? Looks like it is pretty choppy. Okay, so let's real quick then. Oh, looks like Miss Marin saying, there we go, perfect. So I like where that's going. It's flicking back and forth. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's go ahead while we're all getting settled in, telling me how you're doing. Go ahead and continue to tell me how the last few days have been. It's kind of nice to only be a few days from our last interaction. Always cool. But so while I am getting everyone here, I'm just going to look at what I can do to make this a bit better. Hopefully some of these things will work. I'm also going to sign out of all of my internet stuff, see if maybe that helps slow it down a little bit. That does look a little bit better on my end from where my stream is coming from. So please let me know if that's the case. Goes in and out, but my weekend has been great. Hung with the family at the beach yesterday, and it's always so refreshing, from Miss Marin. That sounds like an excellent way to spend your weekend. It has certainly been beach weather up around these parts, so it's nice to indulge in that while you can. Definitely good. So you will see, as long as it isn't too chippy choppy, that I have some new friends as well. It looks a lot better on your end. That is excellent. It has been normal, nothing special. You know, sometimes the consistency is really refreshing. You will notice, though, we have a couple new friends here at the farm. The locks that we just serendipitously ended up with in our in our farm have been tamed. One of them murdered in cold blood. It's consistently smooth for me now. Excellent. Okay, cool. I upped my bit rate, and so I'm hoping that will continue. And I also shut down some of my stuff on my end. And yes, the Loxes, says Alfie. And I have not named them yet. I didn't do anything in the naming regard. I want to make sure that we have, get everyone's input first. You'll also notice that I planted our first bit of flax and barley, which was very satisfying. This was actually only one half of. Can't wait to see your tame locks. Well, gaze upon them. Look at how beautiful my loxen are. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, how great though. So if you have any names, feel free to drop them in chat. I would love to see those. But yeah, so just to show you kind of what I did, I did an initial planting of barley and flax. I carved out this back plot here to help mitigate the spawning of the enemies that we don't want around. Yes, I love you too. And then I actually decided to change tack, and I put the... Oh, goodness. Here I am, bothering you with Big David the whole time. So now that you can actually see what I'm talking about, welcome to the Eastern Dock. Just a nice, simple platform for your ship. But here, in all of their glory now, instead of just me and my face, we have some new friends. So, as I was saying, now that we can actually see them, my apologies, yes, we have the mighty Loxen. Unnamed, but tamed. Tamed and unnamed. And so if you have any names, feel free to let me know. Love the dock. Thank you very much. Very simple. Very, very simple. But I didn't want to go overly elaborate because it's a farm. We're not going to do a whole lot of shipping from here that can't be done through a portal. So it's really just something there to keep us comfy. And the rest of the place has pretty much been... I left this open, but I did carve out the side there. So kind of a take on a moat. They are so majestic, aren't they? Absolute beauties. But so far, thank you both, Miss Marin and Alfie Guilford, of course, for popping in. It is so great to see you. I know tonight's kind of a weird night. You know, we normally don't do a Sunday night. But like I was saying, you know, tis the season for shaking things up a little bit, I guess. But today, dear friends, dear viewers, real ones, yes, being able to walk up to the locks is phenomenal. But tonight, we are going to put in the work that we've kind of been putting off a little bit. We've been hoping by chance to stumble upon the trader, but enough is enough. I think you're all sick of me complaining about it, and I'm sick of not providing what we've been hoping for. So we are going to sail until we find the GD trader tonight. It's going to happen. It's going to. I absolutely promise you. So as we're getting settled, everyone grabs their drinks, snacks, whatever you may need, settle in for the long journey. Just to clarify, or not clarify, but just to double check. Okay, Miss Marin voting south. I love that. Took the words right out of my mouth. I'm going to give us until 7:10 to finalize our thoughts. That is about 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes, everyone, to put in chat where do we go. So far, south is or southeast. I'm going to go with your initial south. I think that is a nice reaction. And we have the motor power ready in reserve, so we're going to use that as soon as we need. And I'm going to leave the locks here to just to hang out and mind the farm. Which, how beautiful is that? I have not fixed any of the damage from their rampage. I thought it was fitting to leave the lots of undiscovered in the southeast. Okay, so do we think, because I kind of do, that perchance, this elder, I think that's going to be a good indicator that we're going to find the trader right around there. So I think, let's just do it. Let's get to it. By the time we are sailing everywhere we want to go, it will be a little later in the evening. But yes, gaze upon my works. Nice, so that's ready to pop. All right, cool. So by the time we come home, that will all be ready to go. I don't really care about mushrooms and birch seeds. I'll just bring them with, that's fine. Because in here, just double check, I've got a key. Won't need it today, but just in case. We also have materials for a portal. I've got materials for a workbench. These can just stay here as surplus items. I got plenty of arrows because we're going to be in the water a lot, so we're going to face a serpent or two, I'm sure, so we're going to bring that with. We have brand new food, mid-tier, nothing too wasteful so that we can travel around and be okay. Start around that elder, I totally agree. So we are going to sail a lot, but I do think that as we approach some black forests, you know, we'll see, of course, the preliminary. No, actually, let's go. Maybe we go west first, and then we sail south from there, because there's a lot of map we have not checked out in that direction. If that's okay with everyone. Actually, either way, even if it isn't okay, there is so much water to uncover that we're going to just have to put in the work, whatever direction that may be. And yes, as you two are discussing, typically the elder will spawn in a larger forest. I have seen it, of course, on some people's seeds, mainly on Reddit and this and that, where you know, the elder will spawn on a small little island. I think that'd be super cool. I don't know. I never really know if people are creating seeds themselves or what, but primarily in my experience, which is all that I can speak to, I have seen the elder structure spawn in bigger, dense forests, places where you can really sink your teeth into. I love the elder fight. Me too. I saw somebody online today had posted they fought, I think, 17 elder all at the same time, and I didn't watch the video because I don't care. No, I'm just kidding. But I wondered how that fight would go, especially depending on the tier of weapons you use. You know, if you've got a top tier axe, you've got the elder power. It might be kind of cool to just chop them down. It's so fun, and the moves are very cool. I totally agree. I think that the okay, if the stream drops out, gang, I do apologize. It's giving me a bit of an issue, so give me a moment. Yeah, I agree. The serpent, I'm really not surprised that showed up right away. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be par for the course. So that is really good, and it looks like YouTube is reconnected again. So if there was any drop in the stream, I do apologize. I'm a little concerned that might be the case tonight. I'm not, I'm guessing that every American is going to be filming the fireworks that they're going to be watching in their local town, because everyone wants to watch those videos. So maybe the internet's just really full today. I don't know, but we'll see. No drop for you. Okay, good. Awesome. Well, it looks like it is just you and I right now, Miss Marin, so please let me know if that changes. But yeah, we got a serpent and made quick work of him. No problem there at all. And we initiated our first of many motor wins. There are certainly times where it feels like you're flying on the wind, and right now is not one of them. When the waters are calm, it feels so pokey. What will be your first purchase at the trader? Oof. I would say, yeah, actually, because I care so much about all of my real ones, to get the headlamp is going to be that's going to be first and foremost, because everyone here that has joined me on this incredible journey from February to now has endured so much darkness in these streams that I cannot wait to rectify that situation. Yeah, so I would say the headlamp, followed very, very, very quickly by making the belt that you can also acquire. All right, let's take this a bit more south now. Now that we've got this, and I think we'll hit this trajectory for the foreseeable future. It does, lest my eyes deceive me, it does look like there's a very large landmass in front of us, which with a hardy mountain. I'm gonna go a little bit more like, I think that's the trajectory right there. I have to tame a lox at some point. Yes, absolutely. I highly recommend it. If you, Alfie, I'm sorry, this I can't entirely recall. But if you were here with us on the You were here. Yeah, you were here with the tour of Two Trees, Lynch, my original character's kingdom. We went to Foggy Locks Ranch, which is where I house my seven tamed locks. I've seen some people make giant free roam plain environments for them. That's just not my jam. I like to have a few, build a barn, and do it like that. Okay, you know what? Actually, I kind of am tempted. No, I'll run aground. Okay, so let's go ahead and get close to this black forest here, and then I'm gonna border. Well, I've got 2 minutes left on motor. I'm gonna border the island here. But I am gonna narcissistically drop in and like my own video real quick, just to help get some eyeballs on it, maybe, while I've got time. But yeah, how's everyone's weekend going? I know it's only been a couple days away, but Miss Marin spending time at the beach. Alfie sharpening your sword, I'm sure. Ooh, I will say, back on the locks topic though, if you are thinking about how to do it, I often find that digging a deep hole is the easiest way, because locks are so easily aggroed and they do so much mass damage that really having an unbreakable hole or a pit for them to fall into makes it way easier. And then just build a little house next to it where you can. Oh wow, thanks everyone. I guess I was kind of fishing, wasn't I? Well, thank you all for the likes. I appreciate that. Yeah, that hopefully that'll help get some eyeballs on us and have some real ones join in the excursion here. Now let's see. There is a black forest behind us. So here's the question, gang. Here's the question. I've debated this myself, so I would love your input. When we find black forest, do we explore the black forest, get back on the ship and run away, or do we border everything and just kind of focus more on the sailing, which I don't know, it helped boost the stream to like it early. It does actually. The more likes and interaction that you get with your streams at any time, YouTube's algorithms will push that out to more people because it shows more engagement. And so, I always like to earn the like, and I like to border and sailing. I agree. But yeah, so it's one of those things. If there's engagement with your audience through those sort of things, then that definitely helps. Oh wow, and thank you so much for another one. That's very kind of you. Those sort of things really help to push that to more viewers that might see things that they like with the stream, and they join in. Hopefully they like it, that pushes it out to more people, and so on and so forth. But either way, I always like to make sure that I'm at least earning it a little bit, but not a little bit. I want to make sure I'm earning your likes and appreciation and all that, but it certainly helps me every single bit. Hello, DJ. Hello. Great to see you, my friend. Unless we are sailing against the wind or wait for motor power to reset. Yes. That is totally fair. So yeah, I think DJ, as you're getting settled in here, I'll get you caught up on what we're doing. So far, we are just exploring our map. South is the vote for the day, because we're gonna find this frickin' trader. I'm tired of not having the trader at our beck and call. So yes, welcome real ones. It is great to see everyone in the chat already. That makes me so happy, and great to see the regulars showing up. On this, like I said, kind of a weird night for us to be doing this, but it's been really good so far. A beautiful night. But so we are sailing through areas and debating. I was asking the question: since Black Forest is going to be so deceptively large in this situation, so the wind is we could use the wind, but I'm remiss to actually, you know what? No. I'm going to continue this debate, but I'm going to give the answer as to why I made the decision just now. Our goal right now is to sail to this elder. That's the goal. That is the destination at the moment. And so, aside from that, let's say hypothetically we don't find the trader near that. Come on. It's so funny when this happens. I mean, it is a dead stop. Yes, yes. But so the question remains, and I think Miss Marin actually just said it really, really well, is if the wind is against us and we would be simply rowing along against the wind, we should at that point explore the forests that are in our immediate area. Aside from that, we're going to just kind of sail around and hope beyond hope that the trader's icon, the emblem, will pop and we will eventually just get what we've been searching for. But so for now, yes, goal the first. We're going to go to that elder. We're going to find that one. My gut, while wrong a lot so far when thinking of the trader, will hopefully appear there. It looks like the stream is still going well, frame rate wise, but please let me know if that has changed at all. It looks good on my end. But again, if there's no change, that's awesome. Do you all feel it's fair to have to travel back to the stone circle to switch out your power? Asks Miss Marin. Fair, I would say yes. A pain in the ass, yes. I would also say yes. I think the biggest problem with that, in my opinion, is I remember when the first time ever unlocking Motor's hidden power. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna have the wind at my back. That instantly, like, that's gonna change the game, because that means that at all times when I have that Forsaken power selected, I should be able to have the wind at my back all the time, indefinitely. And I found out it was just the 5-minute recharge time as everything else, which, you know, there was nothing to indicate that wouldn't be the case, but I was kind of bummed because 5 minutes of sailing, even with full wind at your back, is a drop in the bucket. It is a mere moment of swiftness. You know, we've been here together as we've seen it, where, you know, we're on the water for half an hour and we've basically just gotten to our next destination. So I think if there's one thing I would love, that I think that, you know, 5 minutes of Eikthyr, fair, because by the time you've sprinted somewhere with Eikthyr, you should have gotten to your destination, I'm sure. Bone mass, I think 5 minutes is fair. The elder, 5 minutes of chopping trees, I think that could be 10 minutes easily, just because it's a skill, and it's usually, you know, you're chopping a bunch of wood. You know, well, first I think if you're using the elder's power, it's because you're preparing to build, or you're fueling the fires, or you're doing something. Here's a bunch of black forest, it looks like. Should actually, I don't know, see, that's crazy. We still have so much weight, so much distance to cover. You know, the elder's power, I think it's not really that useful past pretty mid game. Really, mid game is essentially useless. You've got powerful enough tools to cut down trees very, very quickly. So I think that there should be differences in the time frame, and the motor, honestly, you know, call me crazy, I think it should be 20 minutes, because you can only use it on the water. There's no gameplay benefit outside of just letting you move quicker through the water. So I think it should last for 20 minutes. You know, 20 minutes, 20-minute cooldown, 20 minutes back on, so you can use it, you know, twice in an hour. Otherwise, it just takes too long for not enough, in my opinion. There should be a way to increase your... Oh, yeah. Like I was saying, yeah, there should be a way to increase your Forsaken power duration. The same, you can increase resting bonus or health points or stamina or skill level, etc. That is exactly it. Yeah, so as is being echoed in chat, that's a great idea. That's a really, really good idea, and I think a nice way to balance that is you could... or to scale it through your game is, you know, as you get better skills and items, and you just become better at the game and how to manage your resources, yeah, you would then, you know how to use your powers better. Or maybe after you've activated it a certain amount of times, which you could cheese, but still you'd have to wait. Ooh. Yes. Yeah, being able to pause the power or use it, you know, hold on to it in reserve would be huge. gonna just skim that. Yowza. Totally intentional. Just how I planned it. So like a Forsaken stamina meter. Yeah, I think that's totally fair. Yeah, some sort of meter. Just some more control over it. I really like the powers. I think that's a cool addition. But a bit more usefulness and sort of like quality of life, almost. Quality of life usages of it would be awesome. Oh, wow. Okay, so I think this is actually a massive, massive island. Because we just went from Black Forest to Plains to Black Forest again. And the way it's shaped, I have a feeling it's going to be... Now, I do apologize. I know it's quite dark, so I'll try to keep my eye to the sky and make it a bit more... Try to keep it a bit more aesthetically pleasing. Ah! But to those who celebrate it, does anybody have any fun plans for the 4th of July coming up tomorrow? Any big fireworks plans? Hopefully keeping all your fingers. Oh, damn it. I hate discovering the Mistlands now because I don't want to mess with my game at all. I want it to just be untouched. All right, here we go. DJ says, here's my controversial idea of the night. I think Raidors should get healed instead of damaged when they get hit by falling trees and logs. I think that's a cool idea. Actually, that makes sense. They are made of earth and dirt and wood. So yeah, I think, first of all, that'd be a hilarious sort of thing. see a random beech tree trunk smushing a Ray Dwarf just for him to Roger Rabbit back up. If you strike me down, I should become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Uh-oh, am I going to run aground again? I think I might. Maybe not, maybe not. Some artful sailing. Pretty good. Why risk it? Why risk it? For fun, that's why. I should just... The tough part about bordering these islands is I want to get serpent meat while I'm out here. You know, as Miss Marin and I saw, I found a serpent right away. Okay, actually, you know what? The wind is kind of telling us what to do. So instead of that, we're going to go ahead and sail that direction. Bing, right there. And the wind is kind of doing us a favor, so let's just follow that wind. I like it. And up to the sky. Yeah, give us that ocean. No plans to celebrate this year, Miss Marin, and I'm kind of in the same boat. You know, it's been so strange over the last couple of years. Typically, you know, state parks and communal parks, things like that, will have big fireworks shows and this and that. And over the last couple of years with the plague, no one's done anything. And so it's been really interesting to kind of see what is or isn't happening nowadays. Ah, thank you, bright, nice bright moon, lovely. So I'm kind of in the same boat. Not really any solid plans, but I always look at the 4th of July, and I mean this respectfully, but like, I look at it the same way as New Year's. Oftentimes, it's just an excuse for people to drink too much and make bad decisions. So sometimes just staying home and keeping an eye on your pets is your best bet, you know? Making sure your dogs and cats aren't freaking out. And I thought so, Alfie. I imagine that, yeah, the 4th of July isn't quite as big a deal across the pond, so I completely understand that. Which I'm trying to recall. That's irrelevant. I was trying to remember. I was like, is Boxing Day your form of? I know this. Not New Year's, but or no, it is. Isn't Boxing Day something along the lines of like a New Year's celebration? I forget. I'm but a man. All right. Let's go ahead and sail this along. We're gonna skirt around this bit of swamp or mistland, or whatever the hell you are. It's so weird. Has anybody else noticed that the mistlands are not only the big barren fields nowadays, but they're also still, I still find areas that are very spider-like and very, you know, a lot of webs and giant skulls, which is what it used to be way back in the day. I remember the first time I came across that, I was terrified, expecting to find whatever created both the skulls and the spider webs. Ooh, sunrise. How beautiful is that? Oh, maybe I was wrong. I guess sunrise in the Mistlands is a little less beautiful. But still, that's pretty nice right there. Ah, Boxing Day takes place a day after Christmas, I think. That sounds about right. Okay. Well, I will admit, as much as I love me... Hey, come on. What is going on here? As much as I love me some sailing, sometimes it's nice to get out and stretch the old legs. So, I think we have to explore this bit of Black Forest, right? We have to. Them's the rules. Them's the rules. So actually, let's go ahead and eat now. Always be prepared. And let's see. You know what? I've made this mistake before. So let's actually skirt the rest of this island. We're going to take this south. Keep using the wind. As long as we got the wind, we are good. And look at that. Motor's almost ready to rock again as well. So we'll take this around. Now you're ready to serve for the horn. Anytime I'm going around the horn of an island, I have to sing that either in my head or briefly out loud. So, thank you. All right. But yeah, so we'll sail around here because I've made the mistake before. You've seen me do it, in fact, of getting off an island too early. So let's make sure we're in the right spot before we jump off and get all crazy. But yeah, Miss Marin, never having seen the Mistlands, I actually really try to avoid them because with any biome, let's use the mountains for example. So the mountains are always the mountains. But then when they release the Frost Cave update, any mountains you had explored already wouldn't be, they would remain how you'd already seen them. So it wouldn't be updated with the new features. So say you've had a seed and you explored every single bit of it, every single piece of land, whether it was a created biome or not, it would then not be, oh wow, okay. You know what? Yeah, especially because now the wind is changing, actually. So we will go ahead and change tack. We're gonna get some boots on the ground. But yeah, so I've avoided the Mistlands a lot, and so if you were to, you know, get into your game, jump in and find some Mistlands, you would find two things. One that kind of looked like the plains, as if it looks like the plains if it had no vegetation, if it had kind of been hit by like a meteorite or something, just completely decimated the landscape because there's not a lot there. Let's go ahead and get our ship repaired. Somebody kept driving it into the ground. DJ. No, I don't know. I'm going to leave those there because I'm not going to need them. We'll bring this with just in case. All right, now, as always, let's remember to mark our ship. And let's take a little stroll, shall we? DJ, you're a terrible sailor, huh? Why are you a terrible sailor, DJ? Whatever did you do? Come on, Mike. Come on. All right. So I'm just going to beeline it for that elder. I'm not going to worry too much about the planes because I don't want to. But yeah, we'll just beeline it to the elder and then we'll explore from there. I am not going to lie. I am always tempted to kill every Lox I see that's not my tamed Loxen. Because I still want all the meats and all the pelts. Ooh, this is my favorite setup though. This is the cheesiest sort of thing, but I don't care. I will never, ever, ever, ever feel bad about it. We debate a lot about cheese on this on this channel, which a part of me wishes it was actually about real cheese. But a boulder like this next to a camp is the best. I love it. You know what? Let's have some fun. We're gonna get warmed up for the Black Forest with some fueling massacre. And look at this. Oh, it's the perfect kind of boulder too. Oh, they might be able to get up there, but I don't think so. Yeah. Make your little force field. Oops. Ah! Bad time for a world save. If anybody can tell me if there's a chance to, there's a way to disable the world save, please let me know, because I would love to. Oh god! All right, fair enough. That's okay. Gotta get it to get it. If there's a way to disable the world save, though, I would love that. I get so annoyed with that thing just taking over my game. Yeah, come on. Oh, I'm very unrested, in fact. And I have nothing like that. Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh, no. Oh, gang. I'm so dumb sometimes. Okay. So I'm going to kill these fuelings. Quickly. Oop. I'm gonna kill these fuelings. Go chop 10 wood. Make a workbench. Wow! That's a nice little angle on that throw. Okay. Well, be poisoned to death. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get 10 wood, build a workbench, build a portal, go home, rest up. And then we'll head in. Wow, okay, that guy must be a starred fueling because he is messing me up. I feel like they didn't always used to toss their spears so accurately up a rock, but that's okay. Yep, I knew you were starred, you punk. Let's get you the old-fashioned way, huh? Come on. Oh yeah, that's fun. All right, we're just going to snake some wood here real quick, chop it up, and then we can build that portal on top of the rock. So I'm enjoying raining hell on these fuelings. That's 8. Oop. And 10. Okay, perfect. So we're good to go here. And but I have to remember I'm not going to get too distracted today. You know what? You're right. So I'm actually just going to do this to get the rested bonus, and then we're going to go into the Black Forest because I was saying today is not going to be a distraction day. We're going to just go ahead and stay focused, find the trader. But as we're doing that, Miss Marin asking, DJ, are you feeling ready for Thursday? Because if you're not familiar already, DJ is going to be streaming his first live stream ever and doing a 3-hour speed run to show us how to get the Fenris armor in an insane amount of time. So definitely we're going to be tuning. I'm going to be tuning in for that myself. I highly recommend everyone joins in and has a good time with that. But she's asking if you feel ready for it. And he says, nope, not ready at all. And I can't wait. I'm trying to prepare like 5 special surprises at once, and I'll probably fail all of them, but it will be fun. Yeah, I would say, as is being said, based on the Scarabray presentation that you provided for our stream here, it's going to be a real treat to see what you come up with there. So I think that's very, very exciting. Yeah, skeletal archers are a pain in the ass, and so we'll see how if they. Oh, by the way, I built a spinning wheel just today. I was making a little waiting scene, and I was like, I feel like I'm missing something, and so I saw this, and I said, I'm just gonna build it. Not, it doesn't really need a whole lot of presentation or whatever. We came home for something else though. Rested bonus, we got it. Okay, so we're good. So let's head back. But yeah, so DJ is going to be streaming that on Thursday. I think, did we say 7 p.m.? I think that's what we're landing on for now. But in the meantime, we're back. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and just leave that portal up because y'all know me. All of a sudden it's balls to the wall and I'm missing a portal. Let's get a little hand-to-hand going. Oh, okay, let's not get a little hand-to-hand going. I often forget that I was humbled last week, and I need to keep that in mind. Okay, oh, because how many times has that happened where I keep trying to block with a dagger and not a shield, which any medieval historian will tell you is not as effective. Truth. Whew, that was close. 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, good. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to be there myself, and hopefully all the real ones that are available will show up as well, because I think that'll be a lot of fun. I was actually thinking today how it's kind of funny. The mountains are honestly probably my favorite biome, and I really cruised through them, and I never even got the Fenris armor taken care of yet, which I think would be really cool for Achilles to get going. So I might have to... make another. Oh, that's a. Yeah, he's a mean looking bastard right there. Jeez. 2 stars really steps it up in this. Yeah. I wish I had a little stink bomb right about now. That'd be great. Oh, Alfie will be back in 10 minutes. No problem. Take your time. Enjoy a little respite. We're just going to be killing these feelings, and this is just to prove a point more than anything. Oh my god! Wow. Holy crap. I mean, 2-star feelings do not play. Holy crap, that guy, he just, oh, wow, that was a hard hit. So welcome to my cheese factory. Yeah, I'm just cooking through arrows. Oh well. All right, but anyway, you know what? These guys are getting on my nerves. And we're not here for this. We are here to find the traitor. So let's just go for the traitor. Get out while the getting's good. But we got some kills in, so we're good. All right, let's go ahead and into the Black Forest, which I was roaming around the Black Forest a little while ago. And although the mountain is probably overall my favorite, Black Forest I think is so awesome, absolutely incredible, and I really want. I would love to build I've seen so many really beautiful builds in here. I would love to do like a really cool inn or something like that. Not so much a fortress, but just it's impossible to not make at least one Black Forest inn, because that's just par for the course. But now it looks like, oh, there it is. I thought it was buried or something. I couldn't see it. Well, hello, Elder. Welcome back. All right, well, we found the Elder. So now, especially since we can see the wind is actually northwest, so, excuse me, northwest. So let's go ahead and just explore this area a little bit. We're gonna run around. We don't have to do every bit because, again, if you're not familiar, the trader will, the proximity of the trader will pop, even if you're not dead on. You don't, as in, like, you don't have to be right on top of the trader for it to pop to where he is. But DJ saying, still waiting for you to try the cooking station strategy. Okay, I promise you, by the end of today, after we find the trader, and I'm so elated by that I'll be carrying extra wood into battle. And we will then do the cooking station strategy. I'm down. Okay. The tough, okay, so the indicators that I've always noticed, there's always a tower, and it's always an, what I refer to as the awkward towers, which are the Grey Dwarf sort of hideouts that when you walk inside, it's just a staircase the entire way, and it's like a square, like a 4x4 build. I've noticed those always seem to be the ones that are in the area of Haldor and his little trading bubble. So I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for that, because otherwise, you know, it's tough to know. There's no real hints, and that's as best as I can come up with. Okay. Just because I enjoy it, I'm just going to go ahead and tag this real quick. But okay, so keep your eyes peeled for a tower. Seen a lot of troll caves on this island so far, but that's not what we're here for. I have too many troll pelts as is. Troll hides, I should say. I thought you said by the end of today. The end of today, we will have found the trader, and I will have attempted a cooking station distraction kill on a fueling camp enemy of some kind. We'll figure out what kind later. But yes, that's what's going to happen today. If not, well, we'll see what kind of hole I have to dig myself out of by then. But, you know, we'll see what happens. I got a good feeling, though. This Black Forest is actually quite large and expansive, and it's giving me these vibes of there's a lot going on. There's a lot of resources and a lot of things. Okay, you have 4 hours to find the trader. Exactly. Well, when discussing time frames, I said to my girlfriend, I'm going to shoot for 9 o'clock. I'm going to shoot for 9 o'clock. We'll have them found, and we will be celebrating thusly. 9:30 is kind of my push. And 10 is when I'm in the doghouse. But if we find Haldor, it's all worth it, right? Right? Well, let's see. But either way, I kind of feel like, did I bring it? Okay, good, I did. So I'm actually going to, real quick, while the sun is setting, I'm going to zip home real quick in this portal. We're going to rest, repair, and I'm also going to go change into the Eikthyr power. Yeah, fingers crossed for sure. Yeah, we all need to cross our fingers and give me all the good vibes. Give me all the good vibes. It's definitely a different feeling, though, when trying to find somebody like this, and you're just like, every inaccurate decision is it's frustrating. Hard not to feel it. All right, we have a new power. A new power is rising. It's victory. It's at hand. I think I just have to watch Lord of the Rings again. I cannot stop thinking about it and quoting it. I've seen it about a bajillion times, and yet it doesn't matter. I just want to watch it again. But I feel like it's best in the fall, you know? That's what I think. All right. Sorry for the quick camera movements, but I'm just getting things organized super quick, emptying the inventory, and then we're going to hit the hay, take a little slippers. And then it's so good, says Miss Marin, which I can only assume, or at least even if you don't mean it, I'm going to assume it's for Lord of the Rings, because you're absolutely right. But she is in agreement that yes, Lord of the Rings is best in the fall. There's just something about it. Or, of course, winter, because the fact that each one of those movies came out right around Christmas each year from... Am I right in thinking it was 2001, 2, and 4? Or was it 1, 2, and 3? I can't remember. Either way, how epic. Okay, we are rested. We are repaired. Let's go ahead. You know what? We're going to need more arrows. So let's just do that now. And we're going to upgrade to the needle arrow. That'll leave us with 5 feathers. So we'll have to do a little bit of refilling the old feather coffers soon enough. Boom. All right, so we'll do that for now. Throw these in here. These in here. All right, back to it, gang. Because we're getting warm, I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh, it's a rude introduction. All right, so this actually looks like swamp. Is that right? Yep. All right, so we're on the border of the swamp. So screw that noise. We're not doing that. Let's go ahead and get our eye clear going, though. See you. Also, that sort of blue haze. I'm not sure if you saw that, but once I get to the crest of this hill, that blue haze like that. Okay, no, that's just a large ruin. I also think that it can be an indicator of structures like this tower, but also of our quarry. So we'll definitely keep an eyes peeled for that. Now we're to the border of the island. Okay, so we've kind of staked that claim. So let's go ahead and just hit this. If anything, I kind of think, yeah, maybe we'll border this black forest and then take it south, loop it back around to the ship, and if anything, I'll just run across the borderline of the black forest and the plains. Split the land, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. All right. I do always love this, though, that this is actually a plains biome. Right. Oh, right here. Little plains beach. And yet you know that that's where all the Deathsquitos will spawn endlessly. Okay, so that's the dungeon, a little south from here. Oh, welcome back, Alfie. Welcome back. Did anybody here ever play Knights of the Old Republic? I never did. And I keep seeing all these remakes and things, and I wonder. I feel like that's one of those games like you just kind of had to play it. And I never did, and I would love to see that remade. I think that'd be really cool. It's always like, you know, what game? So, okay, so this is the kind of tower I was talking about, by the way, where it's always just like, it's this sort of crappy tower is what's almost always close by Haldor. But yeah, what games would you like to see remade? DJ, I'm sure that you've already got 6 or 7 that you're currently working on, which I cannot wait for you to actually release them to the public. But I would love to see Knights of the Old Republic, or KOTOR, as the cool kids call it. I would love to see that kind of updated and made for the modern gen. I'd love to see Valheim remade. So with the acquisition, or so the announcement that Valheim's coming to Game Pass, I probably already laid these thoughts out, but I have to think that if they're purchased by the same company that owns Game Pass and owns a bajillion other things, I would imagine that the money would be there to support Valheim as well and Iron Gate Studios. I know that the porting of Valheim to the consoles is done by an outside studio right now, but I feel like no matter how you slice that pie, there's got to be more support for this game, and so I'm really hoping that the timeline, the original roadmap, maybe will be reinstated, or at least, come on. Thank you. The original roadmap will be at least, if not reinstated, reassessed, maybe, is a good way to put it. Because looking at all that stuff, how cool would it be to have everything that we were hoping for, and that was not promised, of course. I'm aware of how all this stuff works, but the ideas that were kind of planted in our collective creative minds, it'd be really, really cool to see all that. So I'm hoping that Microsoft will provide enough funds and resources and all them goodies to really make this game as awesome as we all know it can be. Or just give it to Bethesda and let it be a buggy mess. Whatever floats your boat. Quake, says Alfie. Wow, that's a callback for sure. That was another one. I remember I played Doom at far too young of an age extensively. Loved that one. And that was kind of the same time as Quake. And I never had that one. I never really played it until way after the fact. And I knew it had a big following, but I guess, I'm more of a solo player. I never really got into that one, but Doom filled that FPS sort of niche for me growing up. Probably one of my looking back on it, it's a very funny moment, but I remember I was playing through the original Doom. Oh wow, DJ sharing that he played Quake in 1998 with 3D glasses. Classic. That's phenomenal. I can see it now. That's really funny. With the 3D glasses. Oh man. That's basically saying, like, yeah, I ordered X-ray glasses out of a comic book one time. But I remember I was playing Doom, and I'd been putting in the work. Like, I was just mowing down the undead and the Hellraisers and everything in between, and I was at the very last boss. Bullets flying, magazines emptying, health packs diminishing. And all of a sudden, I'm firing my last shot. I fire it. Main boss starts to die. The animation begins, and my dad, who thought that I was doing homework in the computer room, swiftly opens the door. And so, in a preteen panic, I do a hard shutdown. I shove my finger onto the power button of the PC tower, of the computer tower. Okay, well, that's just cool looking up there, so we're gonna make that a little spot nonetheless. Come on, we're looking at a river. I like that. Oh wow, quite the party. All right, don't forget me, gang. Wow, 3 1-star skeletons in one spot. I've never seen that. But they all die the same. But I shut down the game, and I remember, and it was it was so terrible. I felt so bad about that happening, and I was just like, I lost all the progress, and I give like the panicked, like looking at my dad to see if he's gonna freak out. He goes, "What the hell are you doing?" And I tell him. Eddie was actually like, he was proud that I shut it down, but he was also like, you should have just kept it open, should have just saved your progress. So knowing that he wasn't going to be mad, and I threw away my victory. Heartbreaking. But a lesson well learned. Always lock the door. I do love getting those feathers in boxes. They're a huge help. Getting caught playing the game, you were grounded from playing. That was your life most of middle school, says Miss Marin. So I'm guessing RuneScape was kept just out of grasp from your middle school hands. That's hilarious. DJ says, oh, Alfie, with also I wanted a 3D Terraria. I played Terraria a long time ago. I feel like, honestly, and I could be wrong, but I think it was pretty early in its lifespan, before it had any updates or anything like OG Terraria. And it was pretty cool, but it was the same time as, I think I started playing Stardew Valley at the same time, and a couple other survival games. There were base builders and things like that. Another really, although low, like very low graphic one, it's called Sheltered. And I'm a big fan of these sort of, it had like the classic Sim City sort of layout where you're looking at a 2D world, you know, or like you can build deeper into the ground, and you can expand different sort of utilities and things like that. You know what I mean? Just like different resources and utilities and all that stuff to make your life a bit more enjoyable in the post-apocalypse. But all right, so we've got towers, but no trader. But plenty of gray dwarves. So let's remedy what we can remedy. You all don't know what I've seen. Yep, a little easier than the plains. A little bit easier. Can't be too proud of myself, but hey. That's still pretty cool. Yes, give me them feathers. Love it. Am I full? No? Yeah, I think I'd rather have mushrooms than a troll face. Yes. Yeah, towers, little ruins. All right. See, I feel like there's too much life in this forest to not give me what we want. So, give me what I want. I had a feeling, Miss Marin, that RuneScape was the one. I believe last time you had mentioned that was your all-time favorite, and that's always fond memories, even if it's parents, you know, catching you in the act. We've all been there, that's for sure. We've all been there. All right, another tower. Just to see how it kind of felt to do it, I started up a new character just, hadn't even just been yesterday, maybe 2 days ago, to try a no map run, just to kind of, you know, nothing too serious, just run around and see how it felt to do all that. 303, so let's get rid of the bones. But it's always so interesting to have, you know, multiple characters with multiple levels of power in this and that, because I'm running around as a brand spanking new guy, and all of a sudden I'm up against a brute. I'm like, Grey Dwarf brute, no problem. I fought a million of these, and then all of a sudden he takes off 3/4 of my health, and it's, oh, right. Gotta pay attention. Ooh, Alfie, that's the idea right there. That's super cool. They say that I wish you could intimidate smaller creatures with what you wear. Hell yeah. I think even if it was something like if they introduce a talisman system or something like that, or, you know, you can make some sort of piece of armor or jewelry that's like, hey, I've killed all of your family. You know, I think that'd be a cool addition for sure. Okay, we're gonna keep coming across this issue, so let's go ahead and just, we don't need 27 rocks, David. Jesus. Trophies, talismans, exactly, yeah. Like, I've killed Eikthyr, I don't know, 30 times just to get more trophies to hang up around my place. I feel like, you know, that would be a, well, deer aren't really that scared of you, or that unafraid of you. What am I trying to say? It would be cool, yes, to be able to take trophies, turn them into talismans of some kind. You know, you kill 10 wolves, and you can make a little thing that maybe their aggro range is just a little bit smaller. Yeah, exactly. Walking up. Guess where I got all these bukeberries? I didn't just find them. Let me tell you how I found them. Wow, yeah, this is, even if we don't find the trader here, which we're about to, but even if we don't, this is a very beautiful island so far. This bit of Black Forest is really exciting. A lot of cool sort of shapes to it. And what a, wow, look at this, mountain, plains, Black Forest. Well, I know I said I wasn't going to cover every Black Forest, but I'm gonna. Actually, no, we should, you know, the title of this was Sail in the High Seas, so I think I'm actually just going to skim the rest of this. I'm not going to uncover every single bit. Just do a quick skim, hit the Black Forest, and then if it's not here, dip out and find the next one, because otherwise we're going to get into another fueling camp situation. So let's just keep the ball rolling. And I'm going to take a little break here in just a moment, hit the bathroom real quick, and then come right back. But we'll get, I think we'll get to the we'll get back to the ship after exploring this Black Forest. Take a short little break and pick up right where we were. All right, little dungeon here. Get off me. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that'd be super cool. Yeah. I think the root armor gives you a lot of really great bonuses, but something like that where, yeah, you could wear that and you would be way less easy to spot by abominations or, you know, swamp creatures in general, just sort of being a bit less, you know, a bit more oblivious to your position. Nice. Ah, dang it. Okay. Let's get rid of the stone just entirely. No, because I'm going to need some for a fire, so let's get rid of some. Whatever. Not a big deal. All right, so the tricky part is I'm not entirely sure how far up this bit of Black Forest goes, but man, I mean, there are towers everywhere. Okay. 43 seconds left on our arrested bonus, so let's go ahead and split the difference of this Black Forest as best we can. I'm going to try to get through the middle bit over here. All right, unrested. No sign of our quarry. Okay, but this is all right, because I think this will work out perfect, because, yeah, this should just about do it for this bit of Black Forest at least, so I'm just going to take this as the crow flies, as close as I can to the ship. Yeah, that should work just fine. What is that? Oh, see, I feel like that locks shouldn't, like, it shouldn't be able to just appear and then be mad at me. Like, I wasn't doing nothing, homie. Yeah, the spawn in and instant aggro is really unfair in my opinion. You know, I think this game is pretty fair overall, but stuff like that just bothers me. And actually, okay, I do have wolf armor. It's spawned in a bad mood. Definitely woke up on the wrong side of the RNG. Woke up on the wrong side of the tar pit. Absolutely. You know, I always forget because I don't have the right cloak on, but I still have the right armor on. I always forget that you can actually, we could head through the mountain if we wanted. All right. Just a short little jaunt. We're going to get back to the ship, pop a portal down. Head back to camp, and then take a short, tiny little break just for a quick little bathroom and refill of the drinks. And then we'll be back to it. Oof, we do have a couple of football fields to cover first, though. So first things first. Oh, Alfie with the cool idea. Imagine if you could make a wingsuit or something. I think that every time I'm at the top of a mountain, I always think of Breath of the Wild and the introduction of their what's that called? The little thing that you can like jump and hold, and you can sail down. What's that called? It's a it's the same idea as a wingsuit. Glider. Uh-oh, is that a tar pit? Shit, yes it is. Alright, hopefully they will stay distracted. Don't mind us. We're just running to our ship. Don't mind us. I think they're distracted. We are getting there. Almost there, friends. But yeah, I think a wingsuit would be pretty cool, or something like that would be really, really cool. Something that you could, one, maybe wear while building. No, I know I'm out of the rested bonus. I was just trying to get home to get a proper one, and then we'll get refilled on our bonus there. Oh, that's cool. I like that, Miss Marin. Yeah, introduce some sort of binoculars. Or some sort of telescope to survey the land around you. That'd be pretty cool. Actually, you know what? Honestly, I think that would be a really cool elder power, is you activate it and sort of like the trees speak or something like that, and they tell you, you know, the secrets of what's around you. What up, Odin? Good to see ya. How are you? That's for you. All right. We're good on all that. All right. Yeah, I think that'd be a really cool idea. But yeah, if you could do, but with the binoculars or the telescope or something like that, that'd be really cool. But then yeah, if you were to stand there, activate the Elder, and like the trees, you know, with its root system, kind of tells you, or like in game, that would make sense how it was telling you what was in that surrounding map area. I think I like that. Oh, for sure, yeah. And DJ chiming in with, I always thought it would be cool to find rune stones that point out the general direction of the traders, swamps, etc. Very cool. I like that idea a lot. I like that. All right, gang. Well, let's go ahead and just take a short little break, 5 minutes at the absolute most. Like I said, quick bathroom, and then we'll be back in a moment. Be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. Want to make sure I'm not muted. Perfect. Looking like we're all good to go. Yeah, I think we're just about to ready to drop back in. I'm just going to sleep real quick as Achilles and get back to it. All right. Looks like we've been discussing some other additions to the game that might be pretty cool. I always thought it'd be cool to find. Let's see. Oh, sure. Yeah. The idea of a compass. Seems like we're a little split in that one. Could be a little OP, which I get that. Yeah, I think a compass would be really cool. Maybe as like... How could you introduce that? Yeah, compass might be a little OP, because I think half the fun of this is the exploration. But there's a home for it somewhere. Maybe if no map runs were more of a regular thing, that could be pretty interesting. Excuse me, could be pretty interesting then. I am very curious to see if they will ever do some sort of like a, okay, they'll ever do some sort of like a new game plus. Now this, okay, so now friends, now the real decision. So, what do we think? East? Well, what way is the wind? Actually, the wind is blowing east, so I think, friends, that is our next next way to go. East, east, east. We have not really spent much energy that direction, and also the wind is actually going that way for, well, it's just changing, of course. Looks like it's doing okay. The Elder Forsaken Power should do something special if you're wearing the root armor. That's a cool idea. I like that, sort of the synergy of the root armor and the power of the Elder. Yeah, that should give you some sort of benefit. Overall, although I've definitely used the Elder Power when harvesting my tree farm, I think it's really underpowered and kind of underwhelming, you know. It's like, it's, as we were discussing earlier, it's one of my favorite boss fights. I think it's very, very cool. It has the real essence of Valheim, in my opinion. I think just the way it kind of, it's this fantastical creature of the forest. That makes sense to me as a Forsaken. And, you know, then you kill him and you can chop wood faster? That just doesn't seem like a very balanced reward. But, you know, could be worse, I guess. Alright, so we're going to sail south through the storm, through the raging torrent. And then we'll head straight east as soon as we pass that island right there. Mistlands, Mistlands. Damn. Overall, pretty calm water. I'm curious to see, I'm curious if the Mistlands will retain that darkness all the time. I hope not, because that's a real annoying feature. Unless, of course, you know, there's like, oh, yeah, there we go. I thought I saw some bubbles. Come here, you punk. Come here. Come here, you. I love when they're just unaware of you. Oh, jeez. That was... Oh, did he just... Nope, there he is. All right. Come here. Wow, you are a really dumb serpent. There we go. And you're dead. Not gonna lie, I'm a little embarrassed for that guy. Okay, so what shall we drop? I think the wood. Yep. And just underweight. All right, nice. Yeah, kind of in regards to what DJ's mentioning there, I'm a little worried that we're gonna go this. Oh wait, what did I just set? The fine wood? Nope. Okay, so I left the fine wood back on the island. It seems like not a big deal. We can always acquire more, but still, what a stupid move. All right, that's okay. Very minor. Yeah, I'm a little concerned that we're just never gonna find this trader, but we're going to. It's just, I'm surprised it's taken this long. And every one of my playthroughs, I've found him relatively quick. Usually by the time I'm in the Bronze Age, I have a belt. I've got, you know, the equipment to haul about some. And in the middle of the sea with Eikther's powers. I'm not worried about that. I think that'd be okay. So yeah, we're snagging the wind for now. Looks like we got some black forest coming up on the left side here, so let's get closer to that. But yeah, I need to get some fine wood. So even if this is plains, I will probably jump out and get some. But yeah, I'm really curious. I mean, there's still so much unearthed map, and you know, it's so different because I don't really explore beyond anything that we've explored together on this map. Even if I'm just going to get like more wood to build a hut, I try really hard to stick only to the areas that we've been to together so that I don't accidentally find the traitor. That was terrible right there. Yeah. Oh shit, while I'm right here, I mean, this is no better time than right here to get some fine wood real quick, so just a quick little detour. Oop. So I should be able to get 20 real fast. Oops. Not gonna cut down many trees with a bow and arrow. Now, I know I've sort of talked about my dislike of the black metal tools, but I wonder, because I feel like you get a better yield of resources based on the tool that you're using. You know, so like if I was chopping this tree down with a bronze axe, it would give me 4 to 5 fine wood as opposed to 7. All right, we got the 20. Let's get out of here. I would love to see them also make us a little tool that allows you to, like a proper boat lever to push your boat off the shore. Ooh, I look like I'm about halfway. I don't know. The boat always looks way more beat up than it actually is. Have you noticed that? All right, let's sail away, come sail away. All right, back to it. So I think, yeah, let's take this up in this area, right? I mean, I think that the southeast, yeah, I think that's really going to be the meatiest part. So we'll get around this, keep taking the wind. I love that so much. I'm hoping that straight ahead of us, it's hard to tell because of all the fog, but I'm hoping that it will split and we can make our way through there. Hoping. Let's cut this up here. Yeah, that's yeah, Miss Marin echoing my thoughts exactly. Yes, because I think we're actually we're already, I would imagine, pretty damn close to the Ashlands, which I do like going there because it's just such a dramatic sort of shift to the environment, but I also kind of want to save it until there's actually something to go there for. Oh. If anything, I feel like a serpent is nearby. also keeping my eyes peeled for Thor. I'm surprised we haven't seen him yet. He has not made an appearance. Or we've not captured one of his appearances, I should say. Ooh, but look at all that black forest. Okay, let's go ahead and get a bit closer to that, just in case. That's a pretty small little biome, actually. But you never know. Oh, okay, that's an interesting question from Miss Marin here. I am a Minnesota native, and we are, as I've often exclaimed, quite a we are far from a flyover city, or flyover state, I should say. And our food scene has been blowing up over the last 20 years. It's really been a really cool improvement, and yeah, I appreciate that, because there's so many amazing places here that are really unsung, and or just like kind of starting to appear on the food scene radar, and it's really, really exciting. There's a couple, like, I work at a place that I think it makes the best burger around and even beyond, so that's really cool to be a part of. And then there's a lot of fine dining, but accessible and done, like there's a place called Pajarito, which is I always say it's Mexican street food done by a chef. So it's got these phenomenal traditional flavors, but elevated to a really cool degree. And we've got a place called well, actually there was one called Butcher's Table, which is closed down. The last couple of years have done, they really kind of ran rampant through the restaurant scene in the worldwide. Sorry as I punched my mic. And it's been really interesting to see like who comes out of that. A good friend of mine is actually the bar manager over at a place called the Butcher's Tail, and that one is really, really awesome. Basically, if you love smoked meats, bourbon, and really elegant ambiance, that's the right place for you. All right, this biome is actually quite tiny, so I think we'll probably just get back on our boat and go home. Well, sail somewhere else. And actually the wind is still in our favor, so let's go ahead and just keep staying lucky with that. So a couple of my faves, that's always so tough, because a quick rant here, I will say, I've been in the food industry for 23, maybe even 24 years now at this point. And, toot my own horn, I'm quite good at what I do. And I feel like I give good service. There's definitely nights where I'm in a bad mood, or I, this and that, and sometimes I let that rub off, and I hate when that happens. I'm only human, though. But it really bums me out that the norm nowadays seems to be substandard service by people that just pretend they don't even care about you. They don't, or not even pretend, people that just don't care. They don't even want to fake trying to give you a fun experience or entertain your questions or this and that. And it's really frustrating. Wow, okay, speaking of the Ashlands, well, I tried to avoid it, but it's not going to happen because we have to sail around it. But looky, my friends, on the map itself, that is stark red landscape. That's crazy. Wow. So that is a good sign that that border is impassable. We are confronted with this black forest in front of us. So I think what I'm going to do real quick, let's go ahead and portal home super quick. I'm going to drop off everything in my inventory that I can simply drop off. And actually, let's bring everything out of here as well that we can bring. That will stay. And half of these will come with. One more. That stays. You'll come with. Like I said, this stays. And we'll shuffle this along as well. Because I'm thinking I might actually just break the boat down and run it across to the other side of the shore here. Oh, dumbass. This is always the annoying part, just trying to... I mean, we could actually just sail around the edge of the Ashlands. Not the worst idea, but I kind of want to see how wide this even is. And that might be a nice shortcut for us, in all honesty. So maybe we'll stick with that plan. Oh, what I would... My kingdom for a belt. Break it down and transfer. Yeah, I agree, Miss Marin. I think that's the right move. All right. There's that. All right, quick little, you know the drill. But yeah, I'm surprised that Thor hasn't shown his face or ridden through on his horse, or his, no, it's a chariot, isn't it? Okay, so you know what? I've got so many arrows actually that are just in reserve right now. So let's go ahead and keep those upstairs. Maybe food, resin. Wow. Okay, cool. 130 pounds of serpent meat. My God. That's upstairs. That's in here. This is here. I'm gonna need 20 of those. Wait, no, because we've got the 20 at the. We've got the 20 already at the other portal right now, so we're good there. This can just stay here. Whatever. You'll stay here. That'll come with. Okay, whatever. Just to make it quick and easy, we'll just do it like that. I'll just sort you out later. Whatever. All right, quick repair. We are already rested, so that's good. And just in case, just to get the, just to keep the light. I have not yet seen Throw. Yeah, I haven't seen Throw either. But no, I've seen Thor only a couple times actually. I like that it's pretty rare. You know, you'll see the lightning strike, which usually indicates, that's right. We were also going to grab Motor's power real quick. That was the last ticket. But I like that because I feel like, you know, if he's flying all over the place, it's like, couldn't you do some of this? You know, couldn't you take down a troll or two? But I will say, I want to touch back, because if anyone's ever passing through Minnesota, especially Minneapolis, go to a place called Bar La Grassa, B-A-R space L-A space G-R-A-S-S-A. It won Restaurant of the Year, I don't remember what years, but like 4 years in a row. It is my favorite, absolutely exceptional, and huge fan. Basically, if you're trying to like ever impress anybody or first date, 30th date, it doesn't matter. That place is good for everything. Phenomenal. Upscale Italian, but not pretentious. Everything's handmade. Just incredible. Love that joint. And I've been wanting to get back there since the pandemic ended. Well, you know, the pandemic kind of lightened up a little bit. And it's been so hard to get into, like, all the best places have been booked up solid for so long, unless you want to go to dinner at, you know, 10:45, which I'm not always opposed to, but I'd rather avoid it if I could. All right, so I got that wood, which is 200 pounds. I don't think I'm going to be able to carry any of you. Let's see how this does weight-wise, because it's going to be the ancient wood. Or, I mean, fine wood, I mean. Oh, we'll see. The bronze nails are always surprisingly heavy, too, so I just don't want to Valheim shuffle all the way there. All right, pick you up. Nails and ancient bark. Oh, wow. That kind of sucks because we're not quite there, but how awesome is that? Okay, well, here's what we'll do then. We'll run home and we'll put the ship in a little box right outside of our portal. We'll run where we need to run to, come home, grab the ship, and build it then. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. All right. All right, everyone, put those trader vibes out there. This may be a small biome, but you never know. And an ashland trader could be pretty cool. All right, I've got my workbench and my portal. Ship is at home. Inventory from the ship is in inventory at home, so we're good. Okay, that's just me going through my mental checklist. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Wow, we are really far south now. That's crazy. It's funny though, it's like, so we all put in so much talk about the Mistlands, but I am very excited for the Ashlands, which we've barely touched on. But if you look at my map, that's this stretch of red is but a taste. Essentially, the entire southern hemisphere, or southern coast, is all Ashlands, which is just this fiery biome and absolutely craziness. And when you go down there, it looks like there's red hellfire, and it's really, really cool. And it's not even a developed biome yet. It's simply just an area. Actually, yeah. So look, this will probably, yep, there we go. So this unlocks it, and much like everything else, it's just empty. But Alfie got my hopes up for a second here. Trader, oh hi boy. Makes me think of Arthur Morgan's. Where's the trader, boy? You're all right. That's a good trader. Okay, so like I said, it's a tiny little biome. I am glad that we made the decision we did, though, to break the ship down, and we'll just rebuild it in a moment here. But actually, maybe we'll even go ahead and maybe do a little bit more exploration up the shore here, just to see if there's a better place even to set sail, because I think we're about to enter Mistlands. And you know what? Actually, we got the northern wind. Yeah, I think we'll just continue straight east, actually. But I appreciate the insightful nature of DJ right there, saying that he had an initial bit of the Skara Brae tour that was going to be me in the Ashlands, and luckily took it out so that I wouldn't go insane trying to find my way home. Oh man, so I'm not on like a dead set timer by any means, by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm also looking at the time going, come on, trader. So I gotta keep staying focused, which I'm trying, and it's tough. It's a struggle for me. And so we gotta find him. Got to find him. Boy. Yeah. Oh no. You're on a dead set timer. End of day. Fair's fair. Oh my god, I didn't even go back to what This is why y'all showed up, right? To watch endless portal screens, right? Yeah. Makes sense to me. Okay. So our ship was right here. Boom, boop, boop, boop. Carrying too much, yeah. I'm getting smoked out. Where the hell was I getting smoked out from? Did you see that? That was weird. I don't know. And let there be boat. All right, easy peasy, like it never happened. I'm a little concerned about this landmass, though. You know what? No better time than the present. Let's get some motor action. So that doesn't look like that's going to split for me. I think that's going to be another break it down and carry situation. So maybe I think we just go ahead and sail around this. Yeah, because that's connected. That's all connected. Yeah, we'll just sail around it. We've got motor at our back. We'll hook the horn. It's so weird to see all these circling enemies pop up. But yeah, if you have not seen the Ashlands, this is going to be actually, wow, this is a very big landmass. I will say, in the past, the one time I've sailed around these, it was extraordinarily difficult and was not really very ship accessible. So we might end up just breaking down and shuffling across the way, because this is really taking us this is really taking us outside of our intended path. Like I'm trying to go east, and this is taking me straight south. And I am not sailing off the edge of the world. That is not happening. But you can't argue with the lighting. Oh man, yeah. I think we're gonna have to do a little breakdown. Oh, maybe not. We might get lucky. How cool would that be? I can just hear the screams of all these stumps dying in the water. But you're absolutely right. End of the day, we will find the trader. Sorry, I hate sailing at this angle, but I'm just trying to make sure I can destroy my boat by sailing through here. Not too bad. All right, I think I might actually be able to snake a path. That's pretty awesome. Nice. 2 minutes left. See, that's what I'm saying. Like 2 minutes left of motor already, and we've barely done anything. Of course, yes, we've had to navigate rivers and such, but I really feel like the blessing for more passive powers should be at least doubled. It should be at least 10 minutes to be able to do that. Or to be able to use it, I mean. Oof. I'm gonna cut this east. Every time I see someone sailing through the Ashlands, I instinctively look for my N95 mask. Yeah, it certainly has a plague-like look to it, doesn't it? Okay, so if y'all can see, behind the stern of my ship, there's a little pile of flaming flames out there. And I think I've heard that you can actually go break those down right now and get flame metal. But it has no use at the moment, of course. Okay, this is really taking me out of my way. So you know what? Damn it, I didn't want to do it again, but I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and I'm just gonna break it down. Sorry to do that again, but this is gonna take way too long just to sail around here. Yeah. Oops, shit. Yeah, the flame metal certainly looks badass, and I'm a big fan of it, but it's always, or flame metal, what did I call it? Hot metal? But, I always just get nervous with things like that, like I don't want to mess up what's coming in the future, you know? Like if I were to build a big old castle in the Mistlands when they did the update, it would probably, I think, get completely wiped anyway. So I don't see the use. I want to preserve as much of my biomes as possible, and then hopefully be able to score big whenever I get there. All right. And take two, we're going to go ahead and break this down, run it back across, because I'm tired of sailing through these ashlands. It's kind of a pain in the butt. All right. At the same time, even though it is unfinished, Oh, okay. Interesting. So DJ is informing me that, yeah, so the terrain I've explored will, if I were to build something, would remain as it is when you build it, but then when you get the update, it won't update the terrain that you've already seen, but your buildings will remain, which is pretty cool because, you know, especially with the unfinished biomes, there's so much room to build. It could be kind of cool to put your foot in there. Wow, that's crazy. Am I really up in a mountain biome now? Is that what this is going to be? I'm looking at my mini map and it looks like I'm on the... Am I in the mountains or not? That's really weird. But yeah. Okay. No, I'm gonna test my patience. I'm not gonna go harvest that flame metal yet. I want to. I'm not gonna. This is really weird though. Oh, I think mountains will become volcano. Well, damn it, I wish I hadn't ran up the side of this one. Oh well. So we're just gonna take this east. I'm actually gonna head northeast because I want to make sure we can get a bit more where we're looking for. It would sure be great to have a speedy little mount at this point, I'll tell you that much. All right. Volcano. That's going to be crazy. It does seem weird to me though. Oh, but I was going to say, even as an unfinished biome, this kind of feels appropriate for the ashlands, you know? It really has that desolate emptiness about it. And it really feels like you can run forever and not get frickin' anywhere. Jesus. It's getting too hot. Water, yes. I was just thinking about Miss Marin's question about the Minneapolis food scene, and I always mess up the name, but there's actually a Native American restaurant, starts with an O, and it won Best Restaurant in Minnesota very recently, and it's been putting a spotlight on Native cuisine, and I think that's super cool. And I haven't tried it yet because this place is literally, like I was saying, booked out for 6 months, and I'm dying to try that one though. I think that'd be really a great experience. What do you think? Do we go for a swim? That's too far. No, that'd be too far. Ah! But I think this might be as good a spot as any to gather our ship and then sail east. Let's kind of see if we can... Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Oops. Try this again with let there be boat. God damn it. That was pathetic. All right, let me get the hell out of here. Hopefully this will take us far enough north. We're still, wow, we we really ended up in the guts of these ashlands. So I'm actually a little concerned that we'll have to do that all again. Man. Like, I'm frustrated because we really... Like, I feel like I almost need to break it down to go over this mountain range to the north to do this all again. Oh, Jiminy Cricket. Because sailing east this whole way is not doing us any good when we're in these ashlands. Just so twisty-turny down here. Okay. Okay. I'm getting frustrated. I'm about to break my own rules. And by rules, I mean dev commands and fly my ass out of here. Yeah, this is... You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to get us to the north of the Ashlands, and I'm just going to fly it that way. Otherwise, it's literally an hour of boring ass sailing through here just to travel back and forth, just to drop off a ship. So I'm just going to do this real quick. My apologies. Judge me as you like. But I don't want to waste either of our times. And honestly, seeing all this right now, I'm not mad about the decision. Yeah, wow, we were really holy crap. Okay, there we go. Now we're in some mountain. All right. I'm just going to get to a easterly coast out of the Mistlands. Jiminy Cricket, seriously? Just give me some frickin' coastline. Like everything you want when you don't want it. All right, here we go. Geez, sorry about that. I know that was straight up cheating, but that just had to happen, honestly. All right, throw this down. So I can't see a damn thing, which means you definitely can't see anything. Okay. Oof. All right, we'll just sleep real quick, get some light on the subject. Now, as we were cheating our faces off, we did discover some black forest along the way, so I think we might travel back and just take it to a quick little recce. We got our ship, we got the ship marked, we're rested and repaired, we're in the middle of a storm, which is awesome. So while we've got that ship there, let's go ahead and run back, and let's just do a quick exploration of all these black forests real quick. Troll, hello. It's a straight up swamp for the most part. Yep, Swamp City. All right. Oh no, once again, it's just a tiny little plains outlier. DJ, your favorite skeletal archers. Check. Oh, okay, yeah, this was a little swamp as well, so kind of every biome just mushed into one little spot. There we go, a little black forest, finally. Give me what I want. I feel like this is on the outskirts of where we would expect him to be, so he should be close, right? It's got to be the case. Excuse me. Had a little sneeze. And water. Okay. So, not the most impressive black forest we've ever seen, so that's okay, though. That's okay. Good to at least have them checked off. But I do. Okay, and that's all Mistlands. So, actually, yeah, let's head the other way and kind of make our way back to the ship, and then we will start to sail north. But as always, thank you everyone for who has joined in and is hanging out with me. I appreciate you all stopping in as always. Great to have everyone hanging out and just kind of chilling out. You know, tonight, didn't want it to be too overly stressful or anything. After my deaths last week, I was so distraught. I needed some breathing room. Only kidding, they didn't keep me up at night or anything. Come on, Haldor. This would be a beautiful place for a trading camp, right? Beautiful place. Yeah. Yeah, so my chat had frozen probably because I activated dev commands, and I'm just seeing Miss Marin took the thoughts right out of my head of flies right to trader. I was so much expecting that to be the case, whereas like as soon as I picked up and the first time I've done anything like that on this stream, it would take me right to just completely unearned. Oh, that would have been pretty hilarious, I'm not gonna lie, but luckily, in a weird way, that's actually not the case. But I wonder if the Valheim devs ever thought whether some parts of the game would be too boring for live streaming. I take that I take that as a good example that everything I was just doing was too boring for live streaming, because I know I was getting bored with it. So I'm glad no one's judging too harshly on the using the old fly command, because it had to get done. I second the action. Do what you must to find the trader by EOD. EOD. Hold on, let me. What's EOD? Do what you must to find the trader by. Oh, end of day. Duh. End of day. Yeah, I'm certainly like half tempted to just put in a dev command that shows me all the markers. I'm not going to. I am RealGrogg. We do things the real way. But. And you know what? I don't feel bad about the. I don't feel bad about the flight. I don't. That. I'd much rather be where we are right now, drowning outside of our boat, than running through the ashlands for a second more. Yeah, we'll take this. I think we should try to head northwest at this point, right? I think this is going to give us the best sort of. Basically, I think we should try to sail from here to the from here to the homestead, just to try to kind of connect all of the waterways and get a good idea of where our water highways are. It's been a nice chill stream so far, says Miss Marin. Always enjoyable. It's very, very kind of you. I do appreciate that. Because yeah, it's it's nice to sail around, and I you've heard me say it before. I love the Black Forest, and I love running around in there. I think it's so much fun. I like coming back to biomes that we've already, pretty much mastered and just become really, really comfortable with it, and show it how it's done. All right, so this is our direction du jour. So let's hit it. End of day, yes. EOD. For some reason, I was thinking DOA, and I was like, it's a bit more morbid than I was hoping. So did I? Okay, yeah, so that we already covered all that. That's nothing we have any interest in, so thanks for nothing, Black Forest. But I have a feeling the devs don't give two shits about what is entertaining on a live stream, if I had to guess. Just for conversation's sake. I wonder. I think that all the time, or like kind of along those lines, whenever I'm playing a game and I think, like, if you're playing a certain game and you just feel like it's not really making sense, or you're missing something. I always kind of think, I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And if I was making this game, what would I be thinking? Like, would I have actually, intended to make a menu that was super hard to read and done all these kind of confusing moves to, or is the player just missing something and they have, kind of have to analyze the information the devs have provided? If that made any sense. And just another tiny little biome. Looks like, at least. Yep. I'm getting lured in by the prospect of pine trees. Yeah. Oh, wow. I would say that my intuition is telling me to stay on this. Oh, and the wind just changed, actually. Wow, that was pretty cool. It was blowing directly in our face, and then it just switched right around. Oh, God. Just smoking my boat. Okay, well, we'll just, yeah, we'll take this the direction I've been saying. Northwest. And we'll just see what we see. Yeah, I like it. Oh, understandable. I think I put Alfie to sleep. Whoa, look at the height of that mountain. You can all see that. Can you see that on stream? Not quite yet. There's a massive mountain to the west there. It's looking a little choppy again though, huh? Anyway. That's a huge mountain. My God. Well, Alfie, I ain't even mad. I ain't even mad, but yeah, I had a feeling I might be putting you to sleep over here. But yeah, DJ, Thursday's live stream should be interesting. So you're gonna start a new character, is that right? You're starting a brand new character, and from the get-go, from the moment Hugin drops you off, you'll be starting your journey to get the Fenris armor ASAP. Very, very exciting. Brand new character, brand new seed. Wow, that's exciting. So you won't even have any idea really what to expect. Very cool. All right, tiny bit of black forest, and then looks like some mistland. So we'll just do a quick little drive by, sail by, directly into the wind, of course. Trying to scope the island or scope the shoreline already, see if there's a glimmer of any protective orb. See, this is what I'm saying though with the mistlands. Like, do I need it to be pitch frickin' black? Come on, give me a break. I have fallen asleep a time or two in these relaxing streams, says Miss Marin. Like I said, I ain't never gonna be mad at anybody for that. Just keep the stream running in the background and we're all good. All right, a little change of wind there at the end. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right, well, yeah. Okay, so for now, the current goal is essentially to connect the waterways. And also play I Spy from the boat. But so yeah, if we can connect to here, or essentially up to here, that'll be kind of nice. Looks like a lot of wide open ocean, that's for sure. Another massive landmass. So actually this is probably our best trajectory, which is of course right on the edge of the wind. Oh geez. Well, it had to happen eventually. I guess I can steal a little bit more. I can steal some while we get closer to that shore. Besides, that's the shore that the trader's on, so, you know, it'll be fine. But in all honesty, this is actually the part that I get a little frustrated with the biomes not being finished, because as you sail around and as, you know, you get further from your home base, you're going to find more and more mistlands and ashlands and deep north, and you're going to find all these things that are beyond just the finished biomes, and you just sail through emptiness and nothingness, and it gets a little, like, I'm not gonna lie, that's when I do get a little frustrated with the you know, with the game itself, because it's like, what, you know, what am I supposed to do when I'm just surrounded by pitch black and it starts to rain, and I don't know, a little complainy, yes, but it's just kind of boring, you know, and I don't want to ruin these environments by sailing through them. This Black Forest is actually expanding more. I thought it was going to be more mistlands. All right, I'm gonna go stretch my legs, because this has actually turned into much more forest than I was originally anticipating. I thought it was way more barren, so this bodes well. I like this. I've got a portal and I've got a workbench. All right. Yeah, I agree. Let's check this one out. Troll, grade war. Oh, actually, what am I doing? Jeez. If nothing else, I'm refilling my mushroom coffers, and I need that. Really getting the important stuff. I know I say it every time, but I got a good feeling. I'll learn one of these times. Back to the plains. Oh my god, please tell me somebody was watching and saw that. Because I've always wanted to melee a bird like that, and I just did it. That was cool. Just knifed a bird. No bigs. Awesome, thank you, Miss Marin. I was hoping somebody saw it, because that was super cool. Not for the bird, but for me it was really cool. Alfie dropping the flattery. That was the most skilled thing I have ever seen. Well, that's very kind of you. It was pretty good, wasn't it? Sorry. Okay. So normally I would head on home, but now it is gonna be nighttime in a second here, so yeah, let's actually go ahead and just do that then. There, was it worth it, fellas? Was it worth it? That was the most skilled thing I have ever seen. Sorry for the chop on the video, I'm seeing that now, but... Can you show the map? Absolutely. So you can kind of see the paths we've taken. We today have went down here. We went down this route here, all the way down, looped around, stopped here at the Elder, explored this Black Forest, went back south, went by this bit of Mistlands. Okay, cool. This was also Black Forest. Tempting. And then we went through here, we ran across, completely legitimately traveled across the Ashlands back to the north, and we've kind of looped back around. So we have got, you know, a little bit of, this was kind of my thought, you know, connect these waterways here just to have that kind of connection. But yeah, so I think we'll continue on that way. And maybe the closer we get to the middle, maybe the closer to the spawn. You know, there's really no, I feel like there's no rhyme or reason with the old trader there, so. Your guess is as good as mine, friends. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I feel like it's gotta be in this area. It's just, I know it's not, we haven't gotten that close to things in this area or anything, but I feel like the proximity would have popped the marker of the trader by now, but I don't know. Like I said, it's all unknown, honestly. Oh, jeez, come on. Gotta be careful sailing around the plains. There's all those super shallow bits of land. I'll catch up to you. All right. Yeah. Lots and lots of plains. All right. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, there's all of this area, but I kind of feel like, honestly, he's not going to be this far south. But basically where my ping is, I don't think he's going to be that low. We could take this. We could just keep sailing west, actually, and kind of link up with this island over here, get a better idea of the circumference of that. You know, we do have a bunch of silver and sort of history on that island, so it might be kind of a good idea to get that more fleshed out. And with how abundant it was with silver, maybe it'll be even more abundant with a trader. So who knows? And how are we doing on ship? Okay, still okay. I think I'm starting to hear the neighborhood start to pop off fireworks. Getting ready to celebrate our discovery. Yeah, I'm actually, honestly, yeah, I think I'm just going to stay on this. I like that idea of checking out the island that we've been on. you know, maybe making a lap around that just to get it all fleshed out. Because there's, you know, I don't know how, yeah, this Black Forest goes down quite a bit, and there's a lot unexplored, so that's quite possible. Maybe, maybe. Oof, that is looking so choppy. All right, come on, buddy. I mean, you know, it's kind of a needle in a haystack, but it's still a little demoralizing not to have found him yet, so. Wait a minute. Okay, it was probably just a Vesvachir, but I have to go check this out because I just saw what was, like I said, it was probably just a marker for the Elder, but if not, I would be remiss. I saw a little red marker through the trees. I could have swore. Yes, fight amongst yourselves. Yes. Too far? Too far. Oh, or what was it? That tower? If it was that tower, then that's kind of funny. Yeah. Must have been my hopeful imagination, but either way, we're in a Black Forest. Let's check it out. Once we get back on the ship, if the wind is against us, we do have the motor power ready to rock. Yeah, I agree, DJ, that I feel like the icon might have popped up, but from where I was, I could have swore that I saw a red Vesvachir, or a red marker of some kind, and the way it looked, it didn't seem like a traditional one, but where the hell was it? But I do agree, yeah, the proximity of it might have popped it, but I'm going to go with, don't forget where your boat is. Yeah, luckily should be right at the edge of that explored map, but definitely good thinking right there. But I think I'm going to have to go with Alfie on this one, and I feel I'm close. It feels close. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. And if anything, what was that red that I saw? If anybody goes back in the video and tells me that they saw it too, then that would help make me feel like I'm not an insane person. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so yeah. What did I see? There must just be an Elder marker. All right. Just for S's and G's, let's go ahead and sprint up here. Border out the plains with no stamina. That's always smart. Always enter the plains with no stamina. That's a good rule of thumb. Oh, what a beautiful family of deer that I could have sliced wide open. Fools. Mega John Hall coming back after a nice long hiatus and dropping the knowledge that is unfortunately still the headcanon that remains true. the rumors of the trader have clearly driven me mad, and yeah, I think that might be the case. But hey, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you nonetheless as you join us as we approach tracking down the trader, because they're close. I know it. They are definitely close. I just know it. Yeah. But please stick around with me, because I feel like we are narrowing it down. John Hall, we have sailed far south, we have sailed far north, and we're stuck on a rock. Am I stuck on a rock? Oh, yes I am. Come on. It's so funny to me that I stopped the boat and it seemed to be fine. Ridiculous. But stick with me here, because I have a feeling, as we've been saying, that it is coming. We're narrowing down our options here. It's gotta be close. Of course, now impeded by water rocks. Man, give me a break. There we go. I said it kind of as a joke with the boat lever. I hope that they implement in future to kind of help push you off of, or what's that called? A gondolier's stick. What's that called? A pole. I don't know. Dead. All right, back to the water. It's gonna drive me nuts, though. I know that I saw some red up in the trees, but now I do feel like a crazy person, more than usual. Oh well. Away we go. Because yeah, you're right. I would have got the proximity pop-up of the marker anyway. But we shall continue on. Looks like that's primarily swamp, so we'll avoid that. And from here, yeah, from here, ideally, we'll be able to split this landmass and the one that we've already mapped out with some of that silver. So we're basically going to sail back to Silver Island up here, up to the northwest. Launch, and then we'll continue our exploration on foot, I think. And that's, wow, that's 9:30. Holy crap. Okay, so a little bit longer. While not technically the EOD, it will be where we leave it off. But I've got a feeling it's gonna end exactly how we want. Damn, this is a big ass swamp though. Look at this. Wow. I bet this is all connected. So I'll be grateful for the wind while we have it. I feel it close. I can't believe Mega John Hall is still right, though, that the trader is essentially fictional at this point. Okay, I see some black forest on the other side. That is promising. At least it looks like it, I think. I keep getting the butterflies in my stomach thinking about finding them. Yeah, wow. Okay, so the Silver Island is one massive landmass, connecting all of this through thin strip of. Actually, oh no, actually it is split. Okay, cool. So it is split into two, but it's pretty close. Like I could actually build. I won't, but I could build connecting bridges all the way around this thing, essentially. Okay, so this is the unexplored bit of unexplored bit of Black Forest. How cool would it be if he was on this little island right here, though? Oh, what a beautiful spot. What a beautiful spot. Troll cave. Tower. I can't decide what to do. So let's just run into a rock. Great choice. Great choice. Let's see. You know what, just because it's going to be faster than sailing it, I'm just going to run this last little bit of Black Forest border down here, because I don't think it's much bigger, and I don't know if there's enough room to get the icon. But there, you know, if there is, I'd rather just run it real quick and be able to backtrack, get back to the boat. So we'll do it that way. Seriously, DJ. Yeah, like at what point do we start to blame Haldor for his terrible shot positioning? Like, it's no wonder he just runs it out of a little cart. Okay, so actually, we actually have explored. So the edge of this is actually the edge of the Black Forest. So we're gonna go back to the ship. See, I guess I must have just like done exactly what I'm doing now, but earlier, just location, location, location. Seriously, it's a lesson he could have learned. Oh. So yeah. Oop. All right, a little back up. Let's get to work, motor. Get to work. We're running low on time, and we are trying to make it happen. Because, gotta be honest, folks, I think 20 minutes, and I do gotta jump off, but I got a good feeling. But as we are kind of approaching the latter moments of this stream, again, I just want to remind everyone. I know, pretty sure most of us here already know, but just in case, we will not be streaming tomorrow. Today is kind of filling in that gap. You know, tomorrow being the 4th of July. Here in the States, I'm gonna celebrate that. I'm sure it's gonna get pretty crazy in the old neighborhood, and so I think it'd be good to just have tomorrow off. And Thursday, 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern, DJ, of course, one of our valued real ones, will be streaming his first ever live stream. I'm gonna go over there for that. I think all of us should, but anyone is welcome, of course. And I think I'll try to drop a link to that on my page as well, so that we can get some more eyes on it. But that's the plan for this week. So no stream for me tomorrow. Today being that. Thursday will be DJ, and then we'll be back next Monday So what's that, the 11th, I think? I think it's the 11th. Get the 11th, and then we'll be back to our normal scheduled programs. For cereal, damn, I am just not getting much breaks. That is disappointing. What's my health looking like here? Pretty low on the old boat health. But yeah, of course you're welcome for the shout out, not a problem at all. And we, like I said, it'd be fun to do that. Okay, so the boat's stuck. Jesus Christ. Yep, so now that's destroyed for me. Okay. I need to just build a big junk chest for right there. Okay, quick deposit. I'm just going to put away everything I'm not going to need. And I'm going to run... I'm going to run that damn ship back across 631. Screw it, that's just... This is such a mess right now. Oh my goodness. There we go. Well, let's see how this goes. Grab the ship. Sprint north, through the plains, get to the other side, rebuild, complete the circle. That's what we're going to call it. Clear the myth of the trader. Come on, you little bug. One, two, three, four, perfect. Okay, now I doubt that I'll be able to carry all of this as well. Yep, because the fine one's going to put me just over. Rock, I don't need you, and I need all the rest. You gotta be kidding me. What to do, what to do? If only I had a frickin' belt. Oh, that's funny. It's 2 pounds. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and do what we've been doing, drop the boat off, sprint north, and then we'll go ahead and do all the stuff, blah, 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 blah. We're gonna be dangerous. All right. Boom. You're coming with me, and you're coming with me. Oops. Can't help but just throw my pants off sometimes. We've all been there. Don't lie to me. Alright, so I'm actually going to try to get over this black forest because it's a bit more safe. Yep, because I'm tired of hearing these fuelings. Ugh. Holy crap. And I'm being hunted. Of course I am. Okay. This is not good. Imagine how cool it would be if I found the trader right now and had a dome of invincibility. How incredible of a moment that would be. But not a chance. Whew, that got the old heart rate up for a second there, not gonna lie. Oh, and I forgot to put my pants on. I have not checked the trader's Yelp reviews, but I will be leaving a harshly worded one. Nothing here. Nothing here. I'm afraid to drop my boat anywhere because I just feel like everywhere has been such a bust, and it's all routes that go nowhere. I can hear the wolves howling. Okay, so Plain City. So yeah, I'm just gonna run this north and get to that ocean. I mean, I feel like this right here, this just has to be the area. Just has to be. So one last time, let's go get the ship. We will hopefully wind down exactly how we want. All right, so this is our exit out of here. We're gonna get to right here, boom, and then I'm gonna take that straight east. That will probably take us to the end of our night, but that is how we're gonna end up. That direction. Let's hope for the best. Come on, trader. Seriously. Miss Marin, give me the good vibes. I gotta say though, that's the beautiful part about nights like tonight is, you know, it's... Uh-oh. Okay, once again, I'm getting reports that my YouTube is not receiving enough information. I'm gonna hope that that will sort itself out, but so if there is any situation that is... That's what's going on there. Hopefully it will not affect where we're at now. If you are still with me and you can still hear and hopefully see, we at least achieved one goal tonight, and we completed a large loop. We've connected the waterways. So if we were to sail straight north, pretty cool. We would actually end up right back at the homestead, which would be pretty. I like that. It's a good feeling to actually have that taken care of. But so, like I said, I'm gonna let this just take me. Still looking and sounding good for you at least. Okay, cool, DJ. That's good to know. I'm surprised because it is telling me that it's not going so well on this end. But you know, if I'm wrong, I'm happy to be wrong. Oh, geez, heading straight towards. yeah. So there's two good things that came out of tonight for sure. One, we've completed a full loop of waterways. Two, we know where the trader isn't, so that's good. Yeah. But yeah, as we're sailing into the end of our evening here, if you haven't already, I see most people have, but if you haven't already, please drop me a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more exciting trader hunting action. It's always a good time around here. Got a phenomenal community, and I'm very lucky to have them. And this is a lot of fun. So, like I said, you know, with Thursday's event coming up, and then us doing our thing again next week, which will probably be. Probably some exploration into the plains again. Maybe really trying to, in earnest, track down the Yaglu site where we will take on the final Forsaken. I think that'll probably be next week's focus is getting all that taken care of. I will probably, to be totally honest, I've mentioned this in the past, but I'll probably do a couple of runs in a crypt just to get some more iron, because I feel like to upgrade all the stuff I'm going to want for the final fight, I'm going to need a lot more than the 52 iron I have at home. So I'll probably do that in the off time between then and now, and get us ready for that. But yeah, that's kind of my game plan. All right, looks like YouTube is satisfied with that, so that's good. Okay, schwamp. Avoid les swamp. Sounds great for next week. Good. Yeah, I think that'll be a nice change of pace after this. But man, I tell you, I would not. It's like I care less at this point about even buying the things from the trader. I just want to check the box. That's all I want. All right. Well, I'm going to take this east. The first black forest I see, I'm landing. We're finding a lot of swamp and plains so far. That's a cool little swamp house, though, in the middle of the ocean. I like that. Swamp, swamp, swamp. How funny would it be, though, if this whole time I had unlocked it, but I just, like, never noticed the trader icon? Lots of mountain ranges. Okay. Can't even find any land, I tell you. There we go, straight ahead. Big old mountain peak through the storm. So whatever is ahead of us, that's where we will land. And unless I see a black forest, I think we'll call it. But if there is black forest visible, I'm going to explore that a little tiny bit, and then we'll let you all get some rest. I always get so nervous as soon as I sign off, and like sometimes I'll sign off of the stream and then I'll move Achilles to a different space. Like I'll, you know, finish the journey to get him to a restful spot. And I always get so nervous that it's those moments where the thing I want to do as a group will happen just me. All right, looks like we're actually in luck and we are sailing into a black forest, I think. Yes, I'm very lucky. My girlfriend is very patient and understanding, but so I don't want to go too far into this, but there is black forest right here, and we have to at least try. Okay. Oops. This thing is killing me. Seriously? All right, let's hit it. I joked about it earlier, but I am very happy about all the mushrooms I'm getting. That's for sure. Come on. But I will certainly pass the gratitude along. Not a bad way to round that off. This is a really snaky black forest island. That's kind of cool. Okay. It's gotta be close. You gotta be. I can feel it. After all this, it has to end with finding him. It just has to. Fairly certain I'll freeze if I go into this mountain. Just pop up. Just pop up. Not you, troll. Jeez, okay. I'm just gonna giddy it up. Alright, I've got my portal, I've got all that stuff, so basically, once my rested is up in 5 seconds, dungeon. Well, I appreciate everyone hanging out with me, sticking around this whole time. You know, this was fun, of course, I always love it, it's always great, but a little disappointing to once again come up empty-handed with no trader. So I appreciate it all very, very much. Thank you all for the support, of course, but I don't think today is going to be doing it for us. So once again, just to remind everyone, check out DJ's stream. I'm sure him and I will be in contact. I'll get a link. I'll get a link through him, and I will post that on this channel. And then also, so evasive, that he is such an evasive trader. I've never had this big of an issue trying to find him. So, you know, much like the lesson we learned when we were first trying to find deer to fight Eikthyr, if you're looking for it, you'll never find it. And as soon as you don't need it, it's right there for you. So I am doing a Minnesota goodbye, and I am definitely stretching this out because I'm trying to really see if there's anything else. But oh my god, 6 rocks in the face. All right, I'd say that's as good a time as any. Let me just get to a somewhat safe spot though. And I'll just get my butt home. Because I've definitely went past my time. But yes, Miss Marin, thank you so much. See you on Thursday for sure. And then yeah, and then next Monday we'll be back here with more RealGrogg action, of course. Let me just get home though, and I'm gonna get dry and go to Big David. Come on. Sometimes it's so fast, and sometimes it's just not at all. Ah, bummer. But what are you gonna do? All right. Let him dry off. Well, yeah, again, I'm just gonna reiterate, thank you again. I appreciate you very, very much. It was a lot of fun and shaking it up. You know, Thursday and Sunday, definitely a weird lineup, but I think it was pretty good. And this Thursday with DJs, I think for the remainder of summer, I might also have Thursdays off, so I might be doing more Thursday streams in general, but I will keep us all posted on that, of course. Thank you, as always. I appreciate you all. You are the true reason the real ones are the real ones. So please keep coming back, keep being real, and I cannot wait to see you on the next visit. But till then, take care. We'll see you soon.